Okay. All right. So, ooh, I don't know if you can see the blue dot right there, but there is the queen bee. There she goes. She's the queen of the entire hive. And today they are moving from their old home into their new home. So I'm going to finish moving all the honeycombs over, all the frames, and then I will show you what the hive looks like when they're all inside. And we're back. Okay, so all the bees are in their new home. They have some extra frames in here that are empty, just like this one, so that they can make their own honeycomb. I don't know if you can hear them. They're buzzing everywhere. They're not very happy with me. I moved them from this box. There's still quite a few. But they'll crawl into their new home. They'll crawl from this little slit down here. And I'm going to leave that slot open. But I'm going to put what's called a queen extruder on top, because the last thing we want is for the queen to get out of the bottom and into the top where we harvest our honey. But luckily for us, she's a big girl and her butt will not fit through these tiny squares. But the worker bees will fit through the squares, so they can move to the top and they can make honey while the queen stays on the bottom and helps take care of the babies with all her friends. Oh look, there's still quite a few bees in there, but don't worry, they'll move. Okay, we're gonna go get the top of the hive. This is the top. And when the bees start making honey, they'll put it into here, and we'll be able to watch them make the honey down here through the open window. And hopefully this time next year, we will have honey for the garden club. It'll be great. Okay, be back in a sec. Okay, we put the top part on there, and as you can see, some of them are already starting to fly in there and out, so they'll get used to their new home. But first, we're gonna put the lid on it, and it's got a hole in the middle, so that way, even with it on top, they can still climb in and out. I'm just gonna fit that on there. Make sure it's fixed. Okay, and then time for the very top. Needed 2 hands for that. All right, the roof is on. The bees are already starting to come in and out the bottom. I'm sure you can hear all the buzzing. They're super not happy with me right now with moving their house, but I'm gonna leave them here and come back tomorrow, and they will be settled in and probably not so cranky. But in the meantime, check this out. We found the caterpillar cocoon from last time, the chrysalis, and now it's not green anymore. Now it's turned brown. He's almost ready to finish. Pretty soon he'll be busting out of his cocoon, and I know you guys had some guesses on how many cocoons or chrysalises we would find in the garden, so let me take you around to see some of them. We've got one right here. Actually, this is number 2, because we just saw the brown one that's been around for a while. Here's number 3. Then we've got 4. And oh, this one I'm worried about because he's right next to the bees, but there's number 5 under the bench. And there are 2 more inside the fence. One is over here underneath that brown piece of plastic, and one is over there in that little tuft of grass. So I left that grass there. So let's see. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job, whoever guessed 6 would be here. If I find any more, I will let you know.